Yeah, hey, I got the kicks like I'm Draymond. I'm thinking soon as I wake up, how I'ma get me this paper. I got them bars like I'm Quaker. Purple.
Welcome back, guys. Crazy Blade back with another video, and today, well, I got another Fortnite theory for you guys. This time involving CAOS Agent. So this one might be just a short video. I'm gonna try and make it short. I'm gonna try and make it at least like 12 minutes. But if it runs over time, I do apologize. But before I begin, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, or else CAOS Agent is gonna come to your bed tonight and fuse you with the evil version of yourself from another dimension. Okay, guys, back with another one, and today we're gonna be talking about CAOS Agent. But we've already talked about him, but this time we're gonna talk about how we think he became like. We're gonna basically talk about what we think the background between what the story agent and the seven visitors. Okay, so my theory is that we know that the 0-point oscillator is very unstable. We know this because he tried to use it to turn Sev and Vex, which created the fusion skin, the tier 100. He tried to fuse them with the power of the 0-point oscillator, which didn't go so well. So how I'm gonna start off is from going back all the way into Season X, when we first discovered the 7 might exist. So Season X, if you guys just start playing the season, was a time with brutes, mechs, and all sorts of bad stuff. But as we know, all villains start off from the very beginning. So I have a theory that wait, hold up. Okay, now that is done with. Okay, so my theory is basically explaining how he came to be. So as we know, every skin used to be a skin, and yeah. So my theory is that CAOS Agent used to be one of the 7, but he got thrown out. But he might have gotten a second chance. Oh wait, actually, my theory is that if you guys remember, just before the meteor went into the 0-point oscillator, there was also a member of the 7 that went into the 0-point oscillator, and that was one of the 7, which I think, I don't know about you guys, but I think that it is CAOS Agent. And my theory for this is how, if you take off the mask for CAOS Agent, you will see how he's kind of gloopy and a bit distorted and gross looking. And we know that the 0-point oscillator is unstable. So is it possible that he was a member of the 7 visitors? I mean, he was one of the 7 visitors from another dimension. And, well, when he went into the 0-point oscillator, he got turned evil. And, well, he didn't get turned evil, but he got turned... Okay, wow, okay. I was not paying attention to that. He got turned, well, corrupted. As we can see, he's nothing but goop. If we remove basically the helmet from the CAOS Agent. So my theory is that he was in the rocket, he went through the 0-point oscillator, but he got teleported into this dimension. But not just that, he became distorted and all of that. But after he became distorted, the rest of the 7 visitors said, no, we don't want you, you've changed, and you start acting differently. As we know that he does look to be like a type of evil skin. So he was starting to do a bit of evil stuff. And then all of a sudden, he started making his own organization after the 7 kicked them out. And he knew what the 7 visitors were planning. And because he used to be one of them, and he knew what their next step was because of the 0-point oscillator. So he used the power of the 0-point oscillator first as his first ever test subject, as the fusion skin over here. But after it didn't go so well, he tried to use it on other skins, as we know that he... after it didn't go so well, he tried to use it on the power of Kevin the Cube, on some other skins. And as we know, some of the skins, what's his name? Some of the skins like Turk and Riptide, I think the older version name of him is. But I may be wrong. But Turk, when he's older, that skin, he looks like, why would the evil version of him be older? That's my theory. And my theory might be that we don't know that much about, what's his name? We don't know that much about Chaos Agent, but what if he has the power to teleport to the future? As we know that the 7 visitors have the ability to go to different dimensions. As we know this because they were able to go in between times during the Season X final event, when they were teleporting all over the places in their rockets. So what if he went into the future? What if he went into the future to go find evil versions of the ego characters? That might explain why Turk looks older and why he looks more evil and more sinister than he does when he's, well, younger. So, he went into the future to grab all the evil versions of, well, the ego agents and convince them to join his team. And then after they joined his team, they're using the power of the cube, well, he is using the power of the cube to fuse all of them together with their past versions. As we originally thought, we thought that 8-Ball might have lost in a fight against Scratch. And what evidence do we have to prove this? Well, as soon as he hit level 100, oh my gosh, I'm bad. As soon as we get... Someone stole my kill, didn't they? Yep, they stole my kill. That was a good hit. You know me. Did he just kill himself? Oh my gosh, this idiot. Okay, so, well, that was very, very unexpected. Okay, so, as I was saying, the evidence that we have that Scratch won the fight is how 8-Ball, we feel like he disappeared because of how Scratch's version of itself started to deteriorate and started to look like it was disappearing in time. Hold up. Okay, he's dead, and yeah, so after we saw how the new version of Scratch looked like, we thought, oh, 8-Ball must have lost the fight. What now? Damn it, he's a sprayer. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, after 8-Ball lost the fight, we thought that Scratch won because of how he looks like with the power of Kevin the Cube. So we know that he looked like he was disappearing because of how we think he versed the past. Well, yeah, he versed the younger past version of himself to look like that. And since he killed himself from the past, he's slowly evaporating and turning into dust in time, as you can see from the new selectable style of it. But we think that now there's a new organization, because if you unlock the new selectable style for the Remedy skin, we see that it's purple and it has a purple V on it. And it doesn't look like the Alter or Ego type of logos for good and evil. It looks like a brand new logo. Hold up. Yeah, it looks like a brand new logo. So as you can see on the back bling here, it has a brand new logo which we've never seen. It doesn't look like Alter's It doesn't look like Ultra's logo. It doesn't look like Ego's logo. So we're not sure if this new organization is good or evil yet. But we're pretty sure. Well, we're not sure about what the new organization is about. But we know now that there is another organization. We know this because this is a remedy from another dimension, and lots of things are going on in Chapter 2. So, we know now that there's a new organization, but the real question is, are we going to be getting any loading screens for the future Epic Games? Will they give us new loading screens for the future, so that way we can determine whether this new organization are good or evil? And I'm low. Okay, I'm a 2-hit with a pickaxe. It's not very good. Oh yes. Never been so glad ever to see a medkit. Yeah, so that was my theory about Remedy and about Chaos Agent. At first you might think from a first glance, he might have just mixed the good and evil version of Remedy to make this new looking style of Remedy, but the new Remedy doesn't have the alter ego, the alter signal, the alter sign on it. Which is to show that it's not a remedy that we know of from this dimension. It must be a new type of remedy that we haven't seen before. So I just wanted to make that clear for this new video. And also, apparently we're going to be getting new patch notes soon and new changes to the map, including Pleasant Path being dry or something like that. So what people are saying is that the Polar Peak monster is going to be coming back in its new stage/form, because of there's a new selectable style for the Polar Peak monster, which I agree with, and Pleasant Park in the new patch notes looks drier than normal, and by drier than normal I mean like so dry, like the area of grass and land is just gone. What's he doing? What the heck am I doing? Okay guys, I'm just gonna end off the video there because it's almost been 13 minutes. Hopefully you guys hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Follow me on my Instagram, crazyblade_YT, Snapchat, Samuel_Lil King. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.